Hey everyone, today we are going to clean out our sink, our P-trap drain, and clean out the drain stopper. We've had some issues with this sink here that it's not draining. It's taking a very long time. We've tried Drano and that hasn't been super effective. So we're going to go ahead and go this route, remove again our P-trap and then the drain stopper from the back and try and get that all cleaned up so the sink will drain as it should. So the first thing we want to do here is turn off our water. We just have these little tabs you pull, and they should pop right out. A lot of houses though, they have knobs you just turn. You just turn them until they're off, and you can test the water, make sure nothing's coming out. We also have a bowl underneath here to trap any excess water. Like you're going to have excess water, so definitely good idea. We have that, and then a towel underneath it. So go ahead and get started here. What we're going to do first is disconnect these slip nuts. And you'll see there we have some water leaking, so it's a good thing we got that bowl. So once that's loose, again, we'll have a little more drainage there, I'm sure. I'm going to go ahead and wiggle that down. And so this is completely full of water there. And the P-trap, it's really, the point of it is to trap noxious gases so you're not getting that in your home. So great to do, but a lot of times you can get junk and crap that's stuck in there. So we'll go ahead and just put that P-trap down in our bowl for now. You can see we've got some fun stuff hanging. I'm expecting this is going to be kind of a gross job. So now that we have the P-trap off, the next thing I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and remove our drain stopper. Something you can do is take a picture beforehand so you can remember which height you had it set to. With the drain stopper, the next thing we want to do is there's this clip here in the back that is as you pull up the drain stopper, the little tab, that's what moves it up and down. So we need to loosen that or get it separated. So we'll go ahead and do that now. It should just pop right off there. The clip's going to want to fall down. So now we're going to want to remove the pivot rod. So we're going to need to get some pliers here. Loosen them up. So there's our pivot rod. It's dirty, but it's still in pretty good shape. So we'll just be able to use that again. So now we're going to remove the sink stopper here. It should just come out. As you can see, it's disgusting. So a lot of just gunk and hair and crap has just gotten stuck to it. So we definitely need to clean that out. And then we're going to use a brush and just clean our sink out here just to get everything out of there so it's no longer going to be drained. And then we'll do the same thing with our P-trap here in just a second. So we have our, the drain stopper here. We'll show you how disgusting it is. What we're going to do, we're going to clean it off with an old toothbrush and some vinegar, which is going to clean it up nice and get it ready to go to put back together. So what we're going to do, we have this cleaner here. We're just going to go ahead and get this all cleaned out. So there's a lot of gunk down there and it's kind of flicking stuff everywhere. So we're going to have a fun cleanup job here, but we'll just go ahead and keep that going. So now what we're going to do, we have a bucket underneath, but we're going to pour some vinegar down it just to kind of get some extra clean here. So that's all stuff that came out with the vinegar. Just pouring the vinegar down there as well. Now that we've got our drain all cleaned out, what we're going to do is go ahead and clean out our P-trap. So we noticed that there is some gunk up here too, so we're going to go ahead and take this piece out from the wall as well. As you can see, this one goes definitely along in the wall, so more opportunity to build up gunk and stuff in there. So we'll go ahead and get that cleaned out as well. So we're going to go ahead and put the drain stopper in now. We're going to go ahead and restart our reassembly process. Look at the loop on the bottom. We want to make sure that it's pointing towards the back. So now we're just going to go ahead and put it in. This can be kind of a tricky part. So now that we have the drain stopper in, we're going to go ahead and put the pivot rod in. We're going to try and put in, it has to get aligned with the drain stopper here because there's that little opening and then they've got to again work together. So I put it in and I can feel that it's going up and down, so I know that that's in, and I'm going to go ahead and tighten it now. Watch from above. You can see if it's going up or down as you do that, as you lift the pivot rod up and down. If it's going up and down, you know that it should work correctly. You can tell that ours is doing that, so I'm going to go ahead and tighten it. I'm going to tighten it with some pliers in a second once I get everything ready, just to make sure. So now we need that little clip again, this clip here. So we're going to go ahead and attach the pivot rod here with the lift rod here. And so we need the clip as well. You want it to go on the outside of the lift rod, and then we're going to go ahead and get it all aligned, get it through the clip. There we go. Had to lift it up a little bit so that it would go on, but now we can go ahead and test it as well, make sure it's working. Yep, you can see moving up and down, and you can see that it's working correctly. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten the pivot rod here just to make sure it's nice and snug. We wouldn't want any leaks later. And I got it on there pretty good, so we should be good with the drain stopper there. All right, so the next step, we're going to go ahead and put this pipe back in the wall where it goes facing down. So we're not going to tighten it yet. We're going to kind of just get everything squared away, and then we can tighten everything to make sure everything fits okay. So now we again have our P-trap. Go ahead and put this back on. Our washer's still in the same place, so we left it on there just so we know we can easily reassemble everything. If those are looking bad, you can replace those as well, those washers. So we're going to go ahead and tighten this slip nut here, get it on there, and then we'll go ahead and attach. Actually, we might need to go up a little bit here. All right, so we're getting that one hand tighten this one as well. That one we didn't mess with, so that should be good. Now we just have this one in the back here. We'll go ahead and get that slip nut tightened. All right, and now we feel like everything's nice and snug there. So we should be able to go ahead and turn our water back on. Moment of truth here. So you can see, draining like a dream there. We should be good to go. So that effort to go ahead and clean out the P-trap and the drain stopper definitely paid off, and we're not going to be running into those same issues for a while. So you can also run the sink after it's all set up, just to make sure everything looks like it's in order. We'll go ahead and check. Make sure that there's no leaks anywhere. We look to be good. You can kind of just feel around as well, make sure that nothing's coming out. So again, what I said was you can go ahead and feel around when that water is running, just to make sure that nothing's coming out. But it looks like we're good here, so we should be all squared away. Hopefully this was helpful. Please let us know in the comments below, and let us know if there's any other videos we can make. And remember to like and subscribe Big Al Repairs. Thanks, and have a great day.